worked into perfection contact of the final corner between Hafai. I think that's
my goodness!
The final corner. Another Indonesian on the grid. Takahira back of the grid, start for a slow sector in practice. Here in the Asia Talent Cup, the lights will come on shortly. There they are, and away we go. We are back underway, and it's a good start from the middle of the front row, Matani, but the number 16 of Ogiwara gets a great launch from pole position, and that's Hafai also getting away well on the number 19 to devote Matani back to P4. Ikigami on the 14, a great launch from fourth, but it is going to be Ogiwara from pole taking the whole shot.
Hafai almost took Matani's handlebars away from him just off the start. Thankfully both were okay and got through that one, but a great start for your pole sector. Ogiwara is looking for his first ever victory in the down towards turn 10. Who's going to be latest of the late breakers? It looks to be Ogiwara for now.
Yeah, Ogiwara, the perfect launch from pole position. Matani, not the start he would have wanted, but he's already picked his way back up past Ikigami, his compatriot, into P3. So Matani, the lap at turn 17. Ogiwara leading at this moment in time. And as I was saying, through 15, building the momentum was Matani. Trying to hang it around the outside is Ogiwara, who's going to have the inside line for the final corner at turn 17. But the latter half of the first lap from Matani has been a belter. But it is going to be Ogiwara leading the way on lap one.
Yeah, you're not surprised.
Fantastic lap one from Matani after a sluggish getaway. Ogiwara was leading, and now Matani has returned to the lead. This is going to change lap by lap, corner by corner, as we've come to expect in the Asia Talent Cup, especially through the fast section. A top 10 from the back of the grid, potentially a top 6 on the cards for Takahira. That's a great job so far from the number 9.
Yeah, 10 important points there. We're just getting a replay here of a slow-mo into turn 1. Poetry in motion, and Matani, well, that is poetry indeed from the number 2. Matani, your championship leader, looking for his 4th race victory of the season, and doing that from the front after struggling to keep in touch with his leading quartet for the time being. As I say, that Ogiwara just sets a fast lap up the race at 1:42.6. That's a tenth of a second off the all-time lap record, which was set by Odaki last year as he was chasing down Veda Patama for victory.
Yeah, hot pace then set already with 11 laps to go. Ogiwara on the number 16 getting his head down. He's been, what a move from Hafai that was. Dived at the inside of Ogiwara, so Ogiwara was looking at making a move on Ikigami, but instead he's seen Hafai taken, picked his pocket, and this Hafai going to go on the number 19 from P1 to P1. Yes, he has. That is phenomenal from
already honing their craft right now, and with the racecraft you can produce in the Asian Talent Cup as we once again see Hafai and Ogiwara. I'm sorry, Ikigami. It was Ogiwara. Got the 16 and the 14 mixed up. Easy to do sometimes. They have moved through to first and second and shuffled Matani back. But just, wow, we might see a move around here. Says it's Hafai once again. No, it's Ogiwara this time. Ogiwara with close the gap.
Oh, what a move that was from Hafai, diving up the inside at turn 7. Loves that bit of track, does Hafai. Now he's got a great run out of turn 9 as well. On the run down into turn 10, clicks it down the gearbox, hard on the anchors, through turn 10, and Hafai from P3 to P1. Plenty of crashes down there, including Jorge Martin in the sprint. It's been a bit of a tricky section of track. We've known from the start of the weekend, and that's where it's going to sometimes cost some riders up the inside. One of the slowest corners on the circuit, but one of the trickiest to get right. So Ikigami then makes his move up into P2 now. 8 laps to go. The number 14 overtakes his compatriots Ogiwara and Matani, demotes Matani 6. Then they flick it left into turn 8, and then this is turn 9 as Hafai runs it onto the green. That'll be a track limits noted onto the number 19's copybook here in race 1. Oh, what a move that was.
Lower categories, And the Asia Talent Cup riders are really showing, as we see, that's a shortcut to turn 9 for Vish Wanat. So that disaster becomes even harder as these Mitani once again making not one but 2 places into turn 16. And I just want to draw your attention there for Half-Eye, almost over the other side of the curb. Those serrated curbs, you don't want to do that on this lap now. Another personal best lap of the race, a 42.8 for Singapore in 6th place. He's now closed the gap down to 2 seconds, so the Thai rider is coming. Drop back into the clutches of Singapore as we start lap number 9 of 15. 6 laps to go, and it's Mitani, your championship leader, still leading the way.
Certainly is. What was the lap time from Singapore that time around? Is a 43 dead. He was at least 3/10 quicker, 2/10 quicker than anyone else. Ogiwara, the fastest of the lot, in the leading group of 43.2. But crucially, Ramadhipa 43.7. 7/10 lost to Singapore. So the only rider in the 142s on that lap, of 42.8 compared to the 43.1 for Ramadhipa. Half-Eye set at 143.106, so at least 3/10 claw back again from Singapore, and with 5 laps to go, I reckon at the end of this lap he's going to be for now, but it's going to be a lead group of 6 very, very soon as the number 20 continues on his path to the podium fight. What we're going to get then down into turn 10. With 5 laps to go, Half-Eye last of the late breakers. Mitani doing his best to try and keep hold of 2nd place.
The number 2 shuffled back from 1st to 3rd, and there he is at number 20. What can he do? He's the one with the pace. Singapore, as we're looking at Takahira, another rider that's actually setting faster lap times than some of the leaders. He was at 1
down to turn 16. So Ogiwara then, after being 4th at the start of the last lap, is now in the lead, takes a wider line than usual, trying to break the slipstream with the riders behind him. Don't think it's going to work too much. He's going to hold the lead though into race 1 as Ikegami pounces up into P2. This is going to change corner by corner. Fascinating stuff. Absolutely brilliant racing, as we were expecting. Ikegami
with 2 and a bit laps to go, it's all to play for as the top 4 seem to have broken Ramadhipa and Singapore.
Yeah, not quite sure what happened for Ramadhipa and Singapore to lose a bit of time there. Hopefully we'll get a replay, or so we could be looking at a 4-way battle for the lead, but I won't call that too early. Ogiwara defending well from Ikegami. Mitani in P4. It'll be the first time off the podium this year if he doesn't finish on the podium, but he's fighting back, isn't he? With just over a lap to go, Ogiwara hits the front.
On the 16 from the number 2, your championship leader, but Half-Eye once again. He's closed up on the top 2. He's going to go for that overtake into turn 10. 1, 2, he's gone from 3rd to 1st, and number 19, Mitani's in 2nd, but Half-Eye from 3rd to 1st, he's done it.
What a move from Half-Eye. We saw it coming. We predicted it. We've seen it so many times already in this race, and now he's hit the front, but it's all about holding that race lead. Mitani then leading through turn 15 into the final corner. Look at this. They're on the dirty part of the racetrack. Ikegami into P2. Mitani is holding it for now, though. Who's going to be last of the late breakers into turn 16? That's tight. It's Ramadhipa on the number 7. The Indonesian trying to get a home podium. Half-Eye, it's going to be close, but Mitani has worked it to perfection. Contact to the final corner between Half-Eye. I think that was the crash of the final corner. Ogiwara down. Hopefully Ogiwara is all okay, but it is Zen Mitani back up on his feet. Is Ogiwara, that's good to see. But it is for the 4th time in 5 races, Zen Mitani on the number 2 who wins from Ikegami. Ikegami, the rookie, is all okay, but it got a little bit too messy down there at the final corner.
Yeah,
catch your breath after that one.
Oh, goodness me, that last lap, great defense. That is why he's leading the championship by over 30 points. Now, I'm not quite sure what the gap will be. We'll see it as it comes up a little bit later on. But Zen Mitani, 4 wins from 5 races. But
has threatened the podium in pretty much every race this year so far as the rookie. And finally, he does have a P2 to his name and a podium. Hopefully, that's the monkey off his back for Ikegami. Fantastic stuff from the number 14 Japanese rider. And as walking back, okay, here we go. Let's have a look at what happened. So look at the number 19 Half-Eye up the inside. No room at the end there. Ramadhipa taking the inside line. Ogiwara is just... so that was
there from
that was Singapore, and I think Half-Eye coming into contact. As we see there, yeah, that's not particularly fantastic riding from Ramadhipa. Cut right across the line there. Here we're going to get a better view of it. The number 7 machine. Yeah, that's not particularly fantastic to see. Ramadhipa coming out the final corner, put him right across
towards the final few laps of that race, but then came through to snatch a podium for the time being, we must say.
Yeah, we'll wait and see what happens with that one. We don't want to call anything here before it is officially decided in the commentary box, but it did look a little bit naughty, I've got to say, from Ramadhipa to pull across the line of Ogiwara. Half-Eye finishing 4th place. So we'll see what happens after that. But let's focus for now on the fantastic racing we saw up until the final corner. Zen Matani, a race winner once again. That takes him well over the 100-point mark now from race 1 in Indonesia.
It's a 4th victory of the season for Zen Matani, your championship leader, just ahead of fellow countryman Ikigami, with Hafai rounding out your podium. Then Okiwara, who does salvage 4th position after coming across the line without his motorcycle, down 2nd. Then Takehira, Takemoto, Dakugin and Russo rounding out your top 10. Just outside the top 10 is Shaban, and then Tanachod, then was Tum Tum, Schmidt and Henry rounding out your. This is what race 1 from round 3 has done to the cup standings. Zen Matani leads away 120 points, 39 ahead of Ramadhipa and Takehira running at the top 3. Singapore, who came across the line 5th, 7th down to 9th. Then Levi Russo, he's down 1 from 9th to 10th. And then it's Dakugan and 11th ahead of Schmidt, Henry in 17th. Then the rest of the runners and riders will have Rachid Dave and 18th ahead of Mushkuna.